back. Still in the deployment stages. Just setting up here. I've kind of come to the conclusion that if I really wanted to, I could probably have Keith and Sherry just clean up all of this, and then leave Erwin to clean up Blair, and then take care of the flyers. However I see fit. I don't think that'll be too big of a problem. Probably have Sherry stuck somewhere, or not Sherry, but Pine stuck somewhere with some archers. So what we'll probably do is, for now at least, stick Sherry over here, as well as Keith over here. Behind him will be Erwin. See, I don't know what I'm going to do with Aaron. And what troops does he have? I'm kind of regretting going sword. They aren't too terrible, like stat-wise, but bandits. Like, that's their tier unit? Bandits. Like, bandits don't do terrible against the archers. Well, they don't do terrible against the pike. They actually clean up pike pretty well because they have good attack. But they do very poorly against any type of ranged or cavalry, which is what we have a bunch of here. I also think they don't have very good magic defense. So maybe I just give him a few outs and hope he can pick up some flyer kills. That's the only thing I can think of doing right now. Which means his placement's also probably gonna suck. Still has boots on. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it that way or not. Probably going to put Pine closer and Lana, probably should pronounce in the back of me. So all she really has to do is be in range of heals. Probably no troops for her. Throw Hines and archers just because I don't really think getting the ballista is necessary here because we're not going to be using them to fight other ballista, nor will they be effective against any of the pike units. So having some elf never a bad thing. And then we have the choice here between giving Sherry fairies, giving her angels. Same with Keith. I think angels is probably the better pick here, just because we want angels to stand up to the ballista. And I think elves or fairies will get picked off a little earlier. We kind of saw that last scenario too. So we'll probably just go 4-4 because again, they are kind of expensive units, and even though I am pretty far ahead in, like, monetarily, I would like to maybe try to get something from the secret shop this time around, because my previous playthroughs I just kind of played straight through. This time obviously picking up both of the extra scenarios on light path, and picking up a little more that way. Still need Erwin. We have Royal Lancers on the field, so Phalanx is a must. And outside of that, I think we're good to go. don't really see a need to get her any extra things. Like, again, Crusaders do work. Yeah, do work. They can put in a lot of damage if need be, but there's not anything that would be really great against you. And we don't see... Like, I imagine there has to be reinforcements at this point. Because we have 2 units of flyers that aren't going to be a factor for a while. We have 2 sorcerers, and then 2 sea units. So, 6, 7, 8... Maybe not. 8... The commander seems kind of like a decent number. Hopefully this won't get too drawn out, because if we do have to somehow get people over to like the throne room to kill off these flyers, the only one who will do that right now is Aaron, because he has boots. And I think this like broken up bridge will really slow down everyone else. I don't think Phalanx do too well on water. They get like a penalty or something like that. And Angels, again, it would be a situation where we would be trading units, and that's not what exactly we want to do. So, I think we'll just go with this. Pending any sort of disaster, we should be okay. I mean, at this point, it really comes down to if there are reinforcements, and if there are reinforcements, what are they? And we're going to some type of RP event. Okay. So this is Leon telling General Vargas's wife that he has fallen in the field. So apparently, Vargas has priests as his house servants. Oh, she has a custom portrait and everything. She speaks the fancy English. Oh, and there's like a little cradle there too. How cute. Oh, Leon doesn't afraid of anything and moves in on Vargas's waifu. So now we need to find out. Here it is. Oh, inner dialogue, I think? So apparently they have like a... I guess Vargas and Leon were friends. We kind of went over that in the ending dialogue from the other scenario. So I guess Elza here has a pretty decent feel for what Leon was thinking here. So he's acting strange and she's picked up on that. And now she asks him. Ooh, bomb dropped. Yeah, most honorably. He gets more honor because of that unit. I think it's interesting that she says just for a little while, implying that she wants him to come back later. Maybe? So, that was that. Your, emotional mood. Oh man, wait a minute. If that means Leon portals, then we're not in too much trouble at all. Okay. This music is very reminiscent of the actual intro music for Langrisser songs, or war song, however you prefer to call it. And I think it actually gets used in the game too. But this is definitely like a build on that. So yeah. So I'm wondering how fast Leon gets here. I'm guessing we won't have enough time to fully wipe out the units. But I kind of wonder if that will be a scenario clear if we manage to wipe them all out before Leon gets here. So Sherry's a descendant of Rana, girl. I'm not sure how Sherry fits in, because she's the princess of Galaxa, which seems to be an independent country from the whole Descendants of Light background. I know Leon is supposed to be a descendant of Light. Again, I'm not really sure. Maybe the original descendant of Light, or the one who made the pact with Lucius to create Langrisser, I believe. He must have done some work. Well, I guess it hasn't been 20 years. So, I guess it makes sense that it spread out a little bit. But, either way, I like the changing music. And we'll probably go back to just doing the usual, like, turn 1, hope we go on, defend and move out. Probably not going to summon turn 1 again, just because you don't really need to. We could, let's see, I'd probably push it down a bit. Like, we can actually get in there and start taking stuff out, like turn 1, which is the power of flyers. That puts us a little bit out of range of support, so I don't know if that's the best thing. We'll just kind of sit here for a turn. Maybe see where Earl can move up to. So I think he's gonna have to move up to here. So yeah, if we move our flyers up, maybe like 1 or 2, that would be good. That's gonna be my game plan. Just move our flyers into a position where they can maybe get even more Ballista, so it can be like a 1-turn sweep, which probably be the best of us. And kind of see how it works out from there. I think the only thing that's going to really keep us tied back in this scenario is going to be the flyers. Getting rid of them, as opposed to rushing just for the sword, it's going to make this going to take a bit longer to resolve. Not particularly thrilled with the idea of just brushing the sword. Don't see too much value in it. Aside from getting this scenario over quicker to later scenarios. I don't think I'm at a position where I really have to get all the experience out of the stage, but I think it would be probably for the best if I did. And here, I think we'll get Aaron ready to head for the sword just in case. I would be surprised too if we see some chaos units appear suddenly. Maybe like a kraken. Probably not werewolves. But something else that would impede us. Maybe like a lich or something. So it does seem a little bit early to be getting the sword, even if it's still sealed. But just go ahead and play it out here. See if we can get some competent AI movement. Seems to be the case though. This is going to be a real test. The AI figure this one. Not a terrible formation, but suboptimal. So, okay. So their flyers are going to start back there, and then try to swing the whole way around to cut off my front. So we have, again, confirmation that Leon can hold Langrisser. Should be interesting to see what happens. Oh, is he really going to sit here and cast attack on himself? Way to cut off my path to the bridge by sitting in the same square you're at. Hopefully the other guy moves out. Okay, he does. So Lester should be able to control both these guys. Probably not. That's gonna push Lester really close to getting the next class change. Which should be interesting. I'm not sure what his next class change is, or necessarily what he is. Okay, now we'll see how Angels do against me. I imagine it's going to be pretty. Yeah, okay, so. Angels against Phalanx, not a lot happens. Which makes me wonder how I'm going to take them out. Well, there's only 2 Phalanx, so it's not a big deal. Now this is the moment of truth. How hard do Angels get hit by bullets? It doesn't look like they get hit by much, which is good. We can deal with taking 1 or 2 hits here and there. There's not enough ballista on the field for that to be scary. So I think the choice with Angels was a good one. Survivability justifies the cost. And we should be able to swoop around and blow out all the sorcery units. Delay. Okay. Oh, what is this? What is this formation? Ooh. So, Seaman. Not really afraid of just throwing Lester in there. Should be a clean sweep. Should. I trust Lester. Go, Lester. Okay, not bad. 2 damage, deal with it. Don't have to worry about that. What is going to be interesting is seeing how much damage we can actually do with ICs as it be. I would have liked to have our bonus be a little bit stronger offensively, but I don't think we'll be able to do that without diverging from the class splits we had. Like I said, C units, I think there's going to be like 1 or 2 more scenarios where C units are actually useful. So maybe next class changes away from being a C unit. Then again, I mean, we saw there's not too much drawback on land. So we'll just keep him, I think. He suffers the same penalties, movement-wise, as any other type of cavalry unit would. And we do need a cavalry unit. That's kind of besides the point. I know we're going to get at least one other person. I think we can get like a max. It may not even be on this route, but a max of 2 more commanders. But we should get at least 1 more. I don't think we have to worry about that quite yet, though. So, back to this situation. And now I'm curious as to how far Keith can get in. Looks pretty good. That's a pretty big move knock. It should technically extend out to here a bit. So yeah. What we'll do is I think since Sherry has the offensive units, we will have her kind of sweep up these guys. And then after that, just kind of clean up what we can. I think we're going with the soldiers pretty easy. Maybe 1 minute, but I doubt it. Yeah. Lightning attack kind of slows down the game, but so good. So, trade-off. I'm more than willing to take. I guess it would be interesting to see if they try to attack flyers with C units, since I am kind of on the first line. But I think we would still trade in our favor at the very least, but I think we've done the game. So, again, not too worried about that. Angels, definitely putting in the work. It's just a matter of whether Keith can get to the other side of Ballista and secure that. I think we would be okay against the Royal Lancers if they decided to engage, but it looks like they more want to start heading towards the castle. If that's the case, we're, golden. If they do kind of come back and start to fight us, maybe a little more problematic. But again, I think Angels are strong enough that they don't have to worry too much about anything outside of high elves. And we won't see high elves for a while. So this should be the last of Sherry's turns. What was this bring that last ballista down to 2? But it's okay. Here we could even sneak some fireball and not think we're just moving in line. Probably post up. I'd like to post high up here, so we get 2 elves on the trees. And that gives us some decent range. I think now's probably a good time to Valkyrie? Yeah, Valkyrie. So I think we'll probably be like stuck in this Valkyrie, do I get Freya debate for a while because I'm not getting White Dragon. Although White Dragon I think is stronger physically. I don't think the magic on White Dragon is good, as good. I could be wrong. So yeah, we'll just throw Erwin in here. Clean up Phalanx. You should be able to complete this. I mean, 40 attacks is fine. It takes 2 hits, which is really odd. Oh. Again, nothing really threatens to kill here. So, it's kind of a whatever. Probably get hit by some fireball, but we have enough cures or heals to go around. And this is kind of weird. Like, we should be straight up crushing this game. We're trading off. Not necessarily in the direction I thought it would be. Oh. Okay, so using Erwin to move this in this particular scenario, I think is something I wanted to avoid, but I end up not doing. I think it just comes down to this is a bad scenario for Aaron to do much of anything. Again, probably could have given bandits, they probably could have taken out some pike, but then they probably all would die. And I'd rather have him keep his units and be able to build up some more command bonus in the event that later on it'll be more valuable. Keith, I kind of wish I hadn't done the necklace for him, because you can kind of see his attack range is pretty limited here. I mean, by unit range, but it's pretty limited by his command range. He definitely has the bonuses too. I'll be a little afraid of throwing out the ancients without command bonus. Not only I don't think they would have the damage to take out units efficiently, but I think they would start to get dinged by the ballista, for 2 or 3 every time if they didn't have the defense bonus alongside. So ballista get a bonus on the force, it seems. That's weird. Just a question. So here, it's, there's going to be 1 limit left, and there's going to be probably 2 fireballs. So, nothing should die, but there's a small chance of that. So we had 2 ballista units that got away without being demolished. Which, I think we're okay with that. Yeah. Still a relatively safe position. I don't expect the elves to do much, but maybe when the flyers finally get around to start to see some action there. Again, Valkyrie, she's strong enough to move outside of the command range for quite a while. Not too worried about her. I guess we can try to force a water crossing. It's a really painful process, because water, anything that's not a water unit takes, pretty much takes, I think it's 4 movements to get across the water panel. So this is like 8 moves here, I think. But yeah, that is the turn, as best I can tell. And we'll see what the animals do. Okay, so I don't think Laird's going to be a problem. She's going to go there. He's going to be in the castle. Leon's going to come. And I think we take out Leon. I don't know if we have to take out Laird, or if once we take out Leon, then kind of scenario clears in there. Should be doing that. And just kind of like as a heads up, I know we're still quite a ways away from finishing Light Path, but I really want to try doing either full independent or chaos from the next playthrough. I think those two are considered the hardest routes, so I'll be looking forward to that. Flying through the light route, there's a little bit of a challenge to it, but obviously if you stack up your units right, it's pretty much a face roll. So just kind of keep that in mind if you're interested. Stay tuned for later. Maybe check out. It'll probably take me maybe the beginning of next month or next month, I would guess. So as far as I know, there's going to be 10-ish scenarios, somewhere in there. Like I think 20, something in the range of 22 to 24 in the end. And we'll have one now. So, just kind of keep that in mind. I'll try to get at least 2 to 3 out each weekend. And, maybe sneak 1 in during the week. So, I figured if I get 4 or 5-ish out every week, then we shouldn't be in too bad a shape. Here we see, we've already done a lot of work to whittle down my opponent's forces here. Now, we have access to Fireball, and they're going to be better. I'll also kind of wonder if maybe Leon is like too conditional. If a certain turn expires, he pops up. If you defeat a certain number of enemies, he pops up. So, we'll see see how it works out. I'm gonna go with this one. I'd rather than Ballista, just because it might take enough damage from the 2 fireballs to pop it. Oh, that's probably a little 10, so now, but it'll still be pretty up. So we have 1 angel at 9, 2 angels at 9. Not a big deal. Apparently everyone's just afraid of Lester. And they're just trying to skirt around him. Which is bad news for Aaron. That was probably an oversight in my department. Now I'm gonna have to think what to do with that. Maybe... I don't... So the defense is pretty low, so archers would probably be effective as long as they don't get hit back. So let's try this. Let's try to clean up some of these lizard and keep them firmly on ground. They're still in water, so the defense is a lot more solid, as you can see. But I think if they come on the ground, we'll be able to shoot them enough that these like straight away. Hopefully it doesn't get to that point. Hopefully we can clean up enough that elves will be taking attacks from the lizard. So let's say. Kind of a tough call if I want to actually go straight in. If I can get the elves across and into the castle, it would be a lot safer. Again, this is playing out a little differently than I would originally imagined it would. So we'll do this. Take the angel to 9, so then we get the ballista, because even at 9 versus 6, we should be able to get the sweep. So, big sweep there. He pops. So now we're left with each of the sorcerers, and we have the sorcerer himself, and the silver moment. So we can... This might work out nice. If I use just Keith to try to clean up as much of this as I can, which we should be able to get, we should be able to clean up a lot of this, then I can use Sherry to help clean up some of the wizard, which should give us a chance to let Aaron move on. I still have no idea where these stupid flyers are going, if they actually are, where they're. Okay, they're just kind of chilling out over here. So I guess they're trying to get into position, but they started out on the other side of the map, so I'll hold on going on for them. I'm a little hesitant to go Keith against the mage. I think we'd be better off throwing Angel first, and then having this guy to throw against the other mage. Okay, well, let's try this. See how good angels do against mages. Oh, he's the fireball thing too. Yeah, okay, so that's good. That's good. That's good. Now we're left with Sherry. I think I'm gonna pull. Well, I'll just use the angel at 9 to take out this guy. And see if the wizard can actually do anything against angels. It doesn't look like they just throw sticks. I think think even though the Legends get a better advantage on C, the Angels still have enough base stats to cover any weakness. So hopefully with this scenario, maybe we can push Sherry to the next class change and get her back on the ground. It would be nice to have... No, okay. She's far, far away. Relative terms from being able to push for another class out of this scenario. So we'll try to take out this guy. Should work if last time was any indicator. Yeah. Good. Take it. Grade 1 forward commander. Keith levels up, and I feel I could have him heal, and he'd be able to hit, probably be able to hit 2 Angels and Share, or I'd have to take on Pike Unit, which the Pike Units aren't really a big deal, so I think healing is the better option. That should hit everything I needed to. So we go with heal the dragon. So we share back up to 10. Keep showing out. Now it is a question of how best to utilize Lester. It would have been nice if we could kill him. But we don't have that option. What's the range on her hit? Yeah, I don't think there's him. I don't think she has 4C. If she had 4C, we could probably... Oh, she does have 4C. So we'd have to get a unit on land. And that would give us 4C. Be doable. If we move, save this guy. Wait, is that right? Yeah, okay, that's 1 off still. So probably best off just moving her up, so she can actually play a bigger role. His heal doesn't really much. Well, I mean, his heal could do something. Now we see who's fighting the force. Every day burns. We have another unit. No HP we're going to go after. Not necessarily right now. So I will... I think in this case we just heal out. Because, well, his command range is pretty big. So, let's not do that. But just take out what we can. Let's figure out. I don't gonna spend too much time trying to optimize, especially since we're not going through like a crazy low turn run. Pretty much whatever we do is gonna work, to be honest. That's kind of pushed the range. Yeah, that is well, no, she's a so I think I might push Lester forward a little bit. And even though that might leave the guy in the forest unprotected, I think we'll be able to do enough damage to that one. And at this point, I'll probably pick off him, so we're okay fighting these two guys here. We should probably pick him off too. So, let's aim for this. This might not be a clean pick-off. Worst case, I can have Heinz archers come and clean it up. And then we'll see whatever the command is. Okay, it is clean pick-off. Yeah. I guess with all this stat boost, kind of being expected that something can go wrong. Oh wow, I think that's the first time I've seen that happen. But again, we saved our heal. So that will have zero effect, hopefully, for heals and damage. Let's get some level up too. Which might be important. And as you can see, as soon as you move out of water, you just get a lot more ability. Because water is a suck. We'll have to move people out of command range, but again, I don't think that's a huge deal, since I don't think I'm making it that far this turn. The real question is, at what point do we have to send Erwin in here to clean up Laird's units? And again, it's going to take him forever to get across this waterfall, and his movement is slowed in the castle of the turn also. Now, all that's really left is we try to clean up this guy, or do we try to clean up more of the pike? Because the pike aren't really going to do anything. There's no one soft for them to go after. They can't make it out to the elves, so whoever they attack are just kind of roll them off. I guess it's a question of who you want to direct your experience to. Both circles. He's on land, but so we just get a big bonus. We'd be able to see. We're 36, 26. So I think we'll risk the propagation. I will attempt to throw a flyer. Just to see how it works out. Again, I think we'll be okay because I think this counts as a magic attack. I think. Oh. More than okay, apparently. Now. Towards Lester. Sherry take it. Good way to turn. Behind take it. probably be out of range. Two left. Not a tick. Questions. It's kind of weird, but I think I'll let Langrisser take it. No, I don't do that. I think we just move Langrisser up here. Everything's still good as far as range. Attack. He takes 1 damage. Take 1 damage. Like that. And then Sherry. You know what? I'm just gonna have her dive. Because I see the value of keeping people alive. Just to contain. Just send this guy over. That might even help for catch up. Although I think Keith was a tiny bit ahead before. A little melodramatic there. But I guess when you're dying, you kind of can't say that. I think we push our own through because I would expect we to be somewhere here, and then everyone else is just going to swing up through the castle. Flyers are just going to go straight up. And then probably just do a flyer versus flyer battle. And Aaron can do whatever he can do when he gets there. So, I think at this point, we let him heal. Because he did get hurt a little bit. We should do it. Man. That can take him forever to get out of this class. Then again, like a general, zero problem with that. Good stats. Pretty sick bonuses right now. So, zero qualms with him in general for quite some time. And it does get us to flexibility of the Grenadier artifacts. And then we don't have selected phalanx to really cover that. So right now he's just kind of like one-man army. Doing kill range too. Just throw out here. I don't think there's anyone else who's going to get that. And change the name. That's pretty much everyone moving. So that's this turn. And with that, we have 1 unit on the sea. And like half a unit on the ground, because we have layer running away. And we have the flyers out the window. So we're in good shape. This should be a heal. push. Damage. Take one. Whatever. Get the free play. Take one. Whatever. Now their flyers are starting to get kind of close. You like to... Well, let's... I think the colored tiles up there are throwing them still. Which means, yeah, they're still a ways off. So... we have some more prehistoric naval warfare going on. Anywhere useful, but I feel like there's a chance to move all the elves up a little bit. And if they come after him, he has enough attack that they won't be able to do anything to him. And I guess we start with Lester, let him do what he can. Start with this. I guess Lester's been with us for quite a while. We haven't had to do... I guess we probably had... Yeah. We've had mine. Definitely as long. So... how it plays. Behind caster generally really good late game. Even then they don't end up being hard kills. They just do a lot of work. Like meteor everything. And flash, maybe? Kind of in that same situation where things are kind of because units are getting left at 1 or 2. See, that's a full cleanup, and we're at a train disadvantage. Whatever. Keep our mer people in the forest. What I might do here is stick an angel on the enemy's sea serpent and we have left everything. But we may not do that. See how it works out. So that's going to be game 1. Clean up with the lizard in here. Hopefully. And then once this completes, we send the main commander. If he doesn't die, he does die, what else? He doesn't die, Lester can run. So I guess that's the nice thing about watching animations. You can actually turn them on. It speeds up the game quite a bit. You don't really care about watching them. But I think it's nice to have them just to give yourself a little bit of time to think and kind of enjoy just kind of the essence of the game. If you do play Langrisser 2 on the Genesis, which I suggest, I would suggest if you want to play the game yourself, you try playing Langrisser on the Imperial Path in some flavor, and then you play Langrisser 2, because Langrisser 2 The Genesis version is low path only, and I also feel it's a bit harder. Just because I think the way the system works, and the way the scenarios are set up, and just the overall feel of the game makes it just a little harder than Langrisser, where literally, which is kind of why I want to play down the independent chaos path, because they're a little harder. We'll aim for the canon ending path, as far as I understand. That's not actually like if you can imagine like a branching plot line. There we see a little bug where the serpent moves forward, but the enemy actual commander unit doesn't move, which is always kind of funny. But yeah, back to playing Langrisser. I believe there's only 2 endings in the light path, and there's like 4 endings in the hero path, and then there's the dark path, the independent path. So if you want to play the light path, I'm going to aim for the canon path. The path I think it's canon. I'm not 100% sure how it's supposed to actually resolve. I think they're both pretty close in nature. There's not a big difference as far as I know. So yeah, that'd be my suggestion. If you want to play Langrisser 1, you know, there's no reason not to. Just be warned, it's also a more difficult game than Langrisser, and it's also very much more random. There's a lot, like the RNG in that game can really swing by us, and since RNG you can't do a lot to fend it off, so keep that in mind if you play. There are a few things you can do to really turn the game in your favor, especially on the second scenario. On the second scenario, you start out with just your main character, Eden, if you go by the translated names. And if not, you start out with another guy, Balderov, I think. And he starts off with like a master class, who's really good, real high stats, and you can hire any troops he wants. So in the second scenario, you give him archers, and you get attacked by a bunch of like bandits, I guess. And the archers will always take down the bandits to like 1 or 2 units, so you can just have your main character give your main character a bunch of experience. Whereas if you get the Balderov guy, either infantry or cavalry, then he just cleans up the bandit by himself, which is really advantageous to you because he's an old guy. I'll just leave it at that. And he is also, I think, at his max class, character class, or he might have 1 promotion in him, but he's pretty capped out, so you don't really need to feed experience to him anyway. Here. I guess we could go, you know, throw a fireball out just for the heck of it. Not going to do too much against phalanx, I would think. It does win against the phalanx, so we will have, I guess we just have our own play out. There's not really any point trying to prance around it. Obviously the angels don't really trade at all, so we have to just throw in the clean out. Probably hit level 2 by the end of the scenario, especially if we do get Leon down where I think he will be. Again, not really looking to send the phalanx against that's straight up a waste of time. There's, you're not going to get any benefit out of that. I'll send this guy back. I'll move up. Can even pin down the enemy commander. He's on the high ground, so he's not realistically. We'll send Valkyrie up too. Keep her in the fray with all the flying units because she can blow up the flying units pretty good too. I guess we'll keep her moving with Erwin too, just in case things get a little hairy on his side of the woods. Just kind of stick elves wherever. We could even, just for fun, do this. Not expecting a lot, but maybe, you know, we push him down to 7. Nope. Oh. So, that's that. This turn is over. Phase here. Next turn. 2. Okay, so he still has pretty decent movement. He is leaving his troops behind a little bit. I know in some games, if your commander actually moves too far away from your units, that they'll just stop moving. I don't remember what game that is, but it was one of those weird little things, especially if you had a mismatch of unit types, that could play a big role if you're not paying attention. Because you end a turn, and one of your units doesn't move, and then next turn they're even that much further behind. Kind of a pain. But not much to do about it. So you just have to, one of those things, play through. Which is generally why I keep on manual that and the whole, like, it speeds up general gameplay. So, I hope Leon doesn't come out over here. If he does, Hein might be kind of boned, but I don't think that will be the case. And let's throw the fireball out there for the hay of it. I'm not too concerned about running out of magic right now. At this point in the game, that won't really happen unless things get super grindy. But I don't see that happening unless we run like a really bad comp in a scenario. So what I want to do is maybe try to have, let's see, 29, maybe have Lester try to chunk out, no, that wouldn't work because positioning's bad. Somehow we're going to have to chunk out that phalanx because I don't think running, well, our phalanx might be strong enough. Let's try it. I'm going to move Erwin to clean up these guys. Should be a fair cleanup. Okay, he leaves one, so we'll give that to Keith. Not super worried about Keith taking a hit here. I don't think he will. Yeah. Well, he probably could have cleaned it up by himself anyway. So now we have the High Lord over here, and we have to see if our phalanx have enough man in them to take him out. And we're starting to see enemy flyers show up in force. Again, I think Lester can actually deal a fair amount of damage to them, because they'll be flying over the water when they come. And range attack plus one of those equals GG, maybe? attack, range, everything. That's good. Get 4 chances out of it. We'll start out with the forest, so we minimize the terrain difference in WoW. Okay, there you see the 13 attack bonus, and what that does for you on your even terrain. So we go in here. This should kill for enough. No, okay. So now you see that 20% bonus. It's kind of a bigger deal. Maybe initially thought. But again, we have this to go in, and there we go, jump in. Get that last 7%. So that Leon wasn't triggered apparently, unless we have to take out the flyers too. Probably won't see that straight away. She has 44. Like, I could probably get rid of her, but she's that'd be risky, because she'd have just enough to side. But at 44, I'm casting it somewhere. I don't know if anyone took damage. Somebody's getting hit. Yeah, okay, so we're casting heal up here. Heal. We can even cast heal too, but too easy to cast heal too. That's probably another thing that makes this game a little bit easier. Is heal 2. If you're at 1 HP, heal 2, 10 HP. Done. Like, it's a little overpowering. And by a little, I mean a lot. Not overpowering. Let's post up in the high seas. Get everyone out of the forest. Which apparently is a bad place for these guys. They're stealthily archers, but not really. So, Mr. Lester here. And we'll probably put Sherry on his flank. Keith was already down there, so. Set up Sherry, probably up here. Yeah, not too concerned. Even if the Griffin's coming at us, I think we'd be in okay shape. I don't think Valkyrie has enough movement to get anywhere. And again, just looking at this scenario right now, I don't see anything that's blatantly obvious as, hey, there might be something here, with the exception of maybe like this panel, or like the same one on the opposite side of this panel, or possibly like one of these. But like we already got pretty much what we need. I think actually, yeah, okay. So here's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this turn. But at the same time, I'm gonna go look into some stuff. So I will leave you with a friendly little image of Seal and the game screen. Or not the game screen, but the game audio. can see, not a lot happened. You know, they just pretty much moved up into my wall of dudes, with their wall of dudes, and the player just kind of did nothing. And we still have yet to see the appearance of any reinforcements. And no one is contesting Aaron, so he's pretty useless so far in this scenario. Possibly my fault, but such is the case. So we will look into this real quick, just to make sure, because I know there are some cool hidden items, and I would like to pick up at least one or two. Just to see, you know, how they work out. So, kick back to Seal Supply, and try to open up some of these guys here. So, there's that. That. Here. So Sherry is Dragon Force. So we have some options for it. We have options for Buster, Aaron, so this is scenario 11. So scenario 13 is going to be our first branch between the two paths. And I think we stick. I think we stick with that for sorry for the boring parts, but it'll look really awkward if you're just taking like a small portion of the screen right now as I'm looking at all this stuff and trying to figure out what that one. So, through the secret tiles thing to see if there's any good. Secret tiles. We are technically still in scenario 11. And looking at this, there's nothing. So, what we want is scenario 14, I believe. Which, okay, 14 coincides with 25. So either way, okay, so I think that's what we do. We aim for 25, get to 25, that's what the next item is. Someone's missing something. Okay, so look one more time real quick. It's kind of annoying that there's 3 FAQs plus a bunch of little bonus FAQs, and no one has really consolidated them into like a super FAQ. But I guess, you know, if you just copy paste other FAQs, people aren't too happy about that. Well, this, as much fun as it is, getting to hurry up and try to finish this real quick. So just hang in another second real quick here. Okay, this is so 14 or 25. We're on 11. Okay, so there is something on 11, but it's something really. So now that we're done with that fun bit, go back to the game, and hopefully I'll be able to crop out some of that for my YouTube upload. That's one thing I do want to start doing too, as even if I can save some of these permanently on Twitch, I don't know if there's a limit to that, but I would like to continue to upload these, and I think I'll upload them in 15-minute segments to YouTube. So I'll do that, and I'll have them up there just because I think YouTube is a little safer as far as archiving them. And not that I think there's anything bad with Twitch, or just the TV. It's just I think having them on YouTube as well is just a safer way. So we did a little damage here. And now for the test of fates. Can we take out Griffin on our C units? I think the answer is yes. And we're about to find out. Pretty decent trade. Not as decisive as I thought it might be. But that's okay. That's more than enough damage. We can always have the Angels clean up. We'll see how the Angels deal with Griffin. Okay, that's even a little better. So we can just rule the high seas. Your flying units have no place here. This should be pretty free. If we were able to take out Griffins without any problem, then Harpies stand no chance to survive. Because the question is, how much you want to take out? I don't think movement's really going to be an issue here. Do we just have Lester soften everything up? And let Sherry clean out? Sherry Keith clean out? Push for the possibility of maybe getting close to a level up. Or not close to a level up, but being close to a change. I definitely think that has to do with how that you can fight all the Griffins and everything. Yeah, okay, there's a good one. So I think I'm okay with letting Lester just clean up what he can here. And then feeding... Yeah, I think we're gonna... Even if, like, it's not, like, the most popular thing, we'll, that looks kinda awkward. But... do this. That helps out here. I still think the Griffins could pose a threat to the Angels, given the right circumstances. But now I think we just let Sherry and Keith kind of pick apart what's left. I feel okay about doing this, because we're gonna have a fast attack animation. And yeah, fast attack animation covers this. And if Harpies had actually gotten to him, I think he still would have been okay, but he would have taken a little bit of damage. So, I think we move Sherry in to clean up one of the griffins. And then just start picking. See, her animation seems to be like, I'm not sure if that's just the case of like the game didn't slow down as much on hers for whatever reason, or if it was packed with green, dragon, lake, gray one. I would kind of doubt that was the case. Here we see the Angel Griffin matchup. Okay, and we apparently are better off even. So that's kind of, I guess, a demonstration of your defense is better than your offense. But to be honest, we do have a fair commanders too, so it's not necessarily a fair representation of the concept that defense is better than offense in this game. Again, by all rights, that should have been a fairly even trade. But I do think this game favors tier 2 units a bit. So just kind of clean up here, let everyone get what they can. Not going to worry too much about getting lesser levels right now. Even though I could probably push it, probably work out. Everything. We'll pick off how we can do. Should work. Fingers crossed. Oh no. Okay, it does work. I thought he could still hit the lightning attack damage, even though I just saw previously that that wasn't the case. So, level 9. Yeah, maybe if I let him get a commander kill. That plus the end level bonus. We'll have to push him. Who knows? So here... Yeah, I think this is still relatively safe. I don't think the commanders will start on that before quite yet. And we see, we're getting pretty close to Laird and his Royal Lancers. So worst case scenario, we could kind of like blockade off this passage, maybe? Or at least this one. Because this one is going to be, I don't think I'm pretty sure he can't get through this again because it's a wall. Cavalry don't scale walls too well. It's hard to get a horse to climb. We still have a whole bunch of units moving this up. Wow. Okay. So, taking out the flyers. I think in this case, Sherry just has a better command bonus than Keith. So that, gives her a little bit of an edge. Okay. That's the one thing that at times can be annoying. There's no, like, I want to see what my command ranges and all some other command ranges. There's no button to force either of those. So, just kind of have to, like, highlight a unit and say, okay, highlight this one. So show me the command range for that commander. I am pretty happy. Today I did find out there is a playable, like, fully text translated copy of Langrisser 4. So that we can put in sites. I'm not sure if I want to play that next, just because I haven't actually played it. or if I'd want to play this and try to go down the independent and dark routes, just to see what that's actually like. Because again, I've played that evil. Kind of slowly I guess it's kind of scary to leave behind, just kind of sitting back here too. So we move down. And just change it to defend. I'm gonna keep her a little bit back. Be the end of the world. If she gets charged with Royal Lancer, she's dead. Like, I seriously doubt she would be able to withstand even Royal Lancer attack. So that should go. Oh, hold on. We have Aaron over here. Long forgotten. Now that he's out of the scene, we can actually start moving around. And again, like, who's he gonna fight here? Royal Lancers? Elf? No. So, going Swordman, kinda showing up as a bad decision again. If he had Phalanx, he could be able to shut down there pretty easily. Instead, just deal with this. Hopefully later on we'll get a place where we can stick him against some Leon. Yeah. Wait a minute, you weren't playing with a child. You were off in the corner, moving about. See, this is kind of interesting. They're going for Langrisser, or at least they are, which is the Holy Sword. And that's kind of awkward because, you know, it's Bernhardt and Bowser that are leading the Empire. Bowser is kind of, I don't know who Bernhardt is, but okay. So there's two main forces in the Langrisser universe. There is Lucius, who is kind of like the good side. She has her avatar in the world, which is Jessica. And then we have Chaos, whose avatar is Bowser, more or less. And then Bowser normally manipulates someone else. So that's kind of like the flow of things. And here we have Leon is working under Bernhardt, being manipulated by Bowser, controlled that little chain, and he's going for the Holy Sword, which I guess in the sense it's like the complete victory scenario, because if you control both swords, then you won't. There's no way for you to be defeated by the other. So I guess that's like the scenario they're aiming for, or at least that Bowser would be aiming for. And I'm sure there's probably like a more correct German pronunciation of a lot of these characters' names. But again, Japanese name, attempting to have European, like medieval European, Germanic names, and some of the names just turn up awkward. So here I think Leon is just going to rush straight forward, he gets on this bridge and starts getting near the water, we can start going in after him. Okay. Now this is just going to be a question of like moving everyone around so I can attack 3. Or at least attack people. I think we're okay with throwing the 8s against these batches of weapons. Okay, it works out for us. So then we can start throwing some of the 10s against the commander. And I imagine this is going to be a pretty dominating fight for us. Yeah. Okay. That works out. We might just have Keith stick around to heal because he can. I don't see that as necessarily being a bad thing. Having Sherry move up to try to intercept there, I think also not a bad thing. We just have to... Yeah, that wouldn't be overextended, so... We'll set that up, we'll set up a little blockade for him. I don't know how effective it will be, at least immediately against them. Again, I think the Royal Lancers can kind of block them. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if they fight. I think the Royal Lancers have the advantage in this situation, but since they don't really have enough surface area to attack them more than twice, we should be okay. And we always have Valkyrie. I imagine Valkyrie can do some produce work in any scenario. So that trades a little more in their favor. Again, 2 units, and hey, he's right beside Lester. So Lester takes pretty much no damage from that. And the unit takes no damage from that. I mean, it's not a big deal again. It might even... No, it's not, okay. Again, fish people can't scale walls either. I guess calling in fish people probably isn't the most proper thing either, but that's what they are, so we have Keith here, okay. Even it doesn't effectively accomplish anything, but it gives them more experience. So he's pretty much done for this scenario unless something crazy happens. I don't think it does, honestly. Looking at what's already out there, I think this is pretty much going to be the end game. Again, I think if we beat Leon, then it's over. But it could be that we still have to kill there, because I do believe the winning condition was defeat all enemies, or get the Langrisser. And that's up here somewhere. And we don't really have an answer to that quite yet. And you know what? I'm just going to leave them alone. I don't really care. We'll just move them around like some places over here, maybe. See if there's anything there. I doubt it. There are things here, but I really don't know. Like, there's a weird combo that I could pull off here, but to me, yeah, it's not worth this playthrough. So, end phase, and see how the enemy reacts to this. If I do end up fighting Leon, and Lester might actually be able to pick off some more Lancers because he'll be in the water, and they'll be on the bridge, which means they have 0, and we have 50 bonus, and the stats shouldn't be that far apart, and this is the sound of reinforcements. It's Jessica. Welcome back, Jessica. How's it going? Are you going to teleport over to Langrisser, take it, give it to us? Probably not. As you know, we didn't see her use teleport last time. You remember that time when Lazar was like, "Hey, what's up, dudes? You know this thing you're trying to get? Zoinks, stealing it," and then teleport away, and then Jessica's like, "Arr, teleport." And you're like, "Why didn't you just teleport and grab it in the first place, Jessica?" And she was like, "I already teleported. I'm out of here, peace." Maybe not the exact way that went, but close enough. So here, and Lester does have that good command range. Valkyrie did get a little out of position since everyone decided to run back. Resistance. Cast our favorite spell. And we'll see. I think we'll be in decent shape. I'll probably have to look at the stats again. But on 0 advantage, 30-21 versus... So, I mean, we definitely have damage to hit them. I'm just not sure if they're going to break ranks quick enough to overcome them. Like, if they can get in to melee range quick enough, I don't think we will trade well. But if they don't get to melee range quick enough, I think we will. So it just becomes a matter of how fast do they get to melee range. I think we can sneak one guy in here, and we'll fight Laird's units, since they are weakened and he has the weaker bonus by a considerable margin, apparently. So, do this. Cross fingers. See. Oh, they get melee range real quick. Yeah, so that... I guess that's kind of an even trade. 5 for 6. But remember, they started out at 9. And we ended up at 5. Keith doesn't have any magic. So we have to rally him. Maybe we lose that. Maybe we don't. Sherry's out in the movies too now because I thought it was going to work the other way around. So maybe we just have to stall here. If I move her... Okay. Might as well take the second gamble. Again, flying units can post up on impassable terrain, and I think elemental units, if they're in this game, can post up on terrain that even flying units can't, which is a weird thing. And like, this one's gonna be trickier. So that's 36 attack, even with 0 bonus. This is another cross your fingers, hope it works out well. And it works out really well, to my surprise. I guess because flyers can actually get in. This is like the reverse of the situation we saw before, where flyers get in before the lancers can get their attacks off. So, I guess a little bit of mechanical oversight by me. Okay, in this scenario we see with this lights. difference in how that works out. I mean, still 8 and 8 to here. So we could test the waters against Leon, or we can just have a run over, which I think is the more appropriate action. And do we have the range for another 5? Maybe? Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Since Leon is going to be pretty much straight going in, and we don't have to worry about punch here. Protect, probably unnecessary. So we'll just move in, fight some Leon. Maybe it triggers text response, maybe it doesn't. So no response trigger from just fighting. And if we clean up Leon's answers, then we should be in a pretty good positionally to clean up the rest of Laird's units with Angels and get Lester out of there, because mechanical disadvantage, I guess, if we would call it that. Yeah. We'll man up, we'll up here. So Leon will be stuck with no units. He might charge Phalanx, but I doubt it. I think he'll continue to advance forward. If he does charge Phalanx, maybe it's game, maybe it's not. Missed out on the heal. Let's see if we can. Yeah, we'll do that. So we can get a. I think heal 2 has a shorter range, so heal 1 is fine. I'll beat myself up too much about that. But heal gives us back up to 8 up here, which is, hopefully enough to avoid losing units. And Herpaderp, how's it going, Aaron? Having fun exploring this castle, not finding anything? Because I know I'm enjoying you not doing anything. You can sword in class. But I do believe the next promotion is good for him. So just kind of deal with it. Okay, so Leon does expect. Oh, he's charging Angel. This is probably gonna suck. Yeah. Leon's like, hey, I'm pretty boss. See that? See my stats? 4935? Yeah. Oh crap. Okay, this is very bad. Okay, maybe not very bad. Sherry bands up and says, my attack is faster than you can attack me. And as long as he doesn't send a whole bunch more units, which it doesn't look like he's going to, we are fine. Oh, okay, so this is going to be interesting. So Laird's falling back to stop us, and Leon's going to pretty much tear through any other unit we throw at him. So I guess this becomes like the qualm of, do we have enough to stop him or stall him? And we have a fireball, and that's pretty much it. We have a fireball and Valkyrie, and I even question Valkyrie's effectiveness. Does 4935? Valkyrie's probably gonna get torn up. And that means no fireball. So I think what we should do is use angels as best we can to shut down Laird's units. And then just use Irwin as we have to. I hate to use but we probably want to push Irwin as fast as we can, but we're gonna have to stall out Leon somehow. So I guess we kind of are running the risk now of, like, he could possibly just run by, and I mean we're getting, if we block off with Sherry, with angels. Like here, we can keep him back, but he's just going to tear through an angel unit every turn. So that stalls him for 1 or 2 turns. Which, in the grand scheme of things, isn't that big. And I'm hoping... Okay, Fireball is going to be at least effective to some extent. Cavalry. So we've got to put ourselves in a race situation. Even though we cleared out all these units, we still are at risk. And that's kind of a weird scenario to me. Like, Leon is the only one here who's shown any signs of power. And he's actually technically kind of stronger than everyone. Actually, he's straight up stronger than everyone right now. Which is a little scary. Although Leon is leveled a bit further. So, you know, we get another 5 levels on Owen, and his stats probably look a little bit better. So, go ahead and do this. Try to clean up. I'm not too concerned about forcing a balance between Keith and Sherry. You know, whoever gets one, gets one. We'll just try to clean up with Keith for now to keep Sherry's units out of the way. And possibly as blockers. And we could even, since if there's only 1 or 2 left, we could even possibly use Lester to clean up. Because if there's only 1 or 2 units, they don't have enough damage to clear out all my little people. And that means they have a chance of doing some actual damage. I think this is actually one of the scenarios where Quick would be actually used as well. But we probably won't see that in action. Let's give this a try. If we move here, like this is going to be a real indicator if this works or not. I imagine it does. Because they have enough attack. Yeah. So we lose units, but they trade pretty evenly. So, then Lester will get his class change. Even now, he's secured his class change. So, I still think we're better off sending maybe a few more folk in for cleanup, just because he has the range to do it. And if we can clean up all of Laird's units, we can get him out of the way, and then it's just a matter of stalling him again. So, class up. And I think we keep Lester on the Seahorsey. I'm pretty sure we'll get another chance to change him to right. Okay, so Serpent Lord gets Phalanx, which is good. We do need a second Phalanx. He also gets attack mode. It's kind of mediocre. His unit bonuses are 12-9, which is pretty solid, honestly. He gets a little more defense, which kind of helps him round out to a more even look. If if he gets Nightmaster, he gets Dragoons, which is slightly inferior. Royal Lancers. He also gets Attack 1, slightly worse. Well, he gets 11 8 versus 12 9, so he gets worse bonus for his units, but he gets Dragoons. I don't think that's really useful at this point. You should again be picking up another commander who should again have some form of capital. So let's stick out with the Serpent Lord, I think. And let's see, 5 8 versus 10 5. So what we trade in for our units being stronger, we give up in movement and our commander, which I'm okay with. Serpent Lord it is. It doesn't seem to have changed him aesthetically, so hopefully he still has the same ground attack and everything. And now that we have super beefy 16-14, wow, like really? That's even better than early. That's just kind of ridiculous. So now that we have that, I don't really feel afraid of having to throw C units up against what we're doing now. So what I'll probably try to do is clean up Laird's units, have the Phalanx take him out, move Erwin to where he is because that's the shortest path to cross the water, and then have somebody stall Leon, probably Angels, because at this point I think that's really doing it. I don't think... Yeah, okay, then we get a bonus on the bridge. I was gonna say, if the Merfolk got a bonus on the bridge, they still probably won't do anything good, but it would be interesting to see. So we'll move the Eagle over here, so we can attack this guy. Eagle, I think our Merfolk would be more than capable of taking him out now. Maybe not. So now, we move everything up to the Merfolk. And they seem to have should be an even easier time doing this, because 16-14 is just a ridiculous bonus, and they still get kind of worked over a little bit. That's okay. I mean, they are, again, Royal Lancers, one of the better units in the game, if not, like, the best human command units. I think maybe the Archdemons are stronger. But, we won't see them until the very end game, like the last 3 or 4 scenarios, I would guess. So, I think what we do now is, obviously this. Beat up Laird again. Like that was pretty free. And so Laird retreats. Unsurprising, we'll see him probably like 3 or 4 more times. Maybe one of these times we kill him.